Greetings YouTube and welcome. Today we are going to be breaking down the difference between being a participant and being a spectator. Before we actually get into that breakdown though, I want to share a quick story with you. I was about 10 years old when I went to a car show with my dad. I had been going to him my whole life, but I guess I was at that age where I was really starting to become a little bit more vocal, and I started really pointing out some of the flaws that I saw in the car, trying to, make it seem like I knew what I was talking about. And I guess I got overzealous enough that my dad had to pull me to the side and be like, listen son, there's a pretty significant difference between being a participant and being a spectator. And he kind of left that at that. I didn't really think too much into it, but I quickly realized what he meant when I experienced it. When I got my first car and I wanted to, go to the track and be in the car shows, just the level of commitment that it takes, the dedication, the money, the effort, the energy, all of those things just for that one area of my life was a lot. On top of everything else that I had going on in my life, it made it seem a lot harder, and it just really made me respect the fact that being a participant is a lot different than being a spectator. And so there are areas in our life where we are going to be participants and we are going to be spectators. So as a spectator, those are those areas of our lives where it may not be as much of a priority as the things that we want to participate in. But what I want to point out here is, when we're spectating, are we being like the 10-year-old me that was kind of talking from the stands and pointing the finger and criticizing and saying all of these things that I would do differently? Meanwhile, I had zero skin in the game. I wasn't participating at all. I wasn't in any position that I was putting myself out there, but I was, talking as though I was. That's the only area of spectating that I really feel like we can definitely improve, and we should, because going about our day and conducting ourselves like that, I just don't see it as right when we have no idea what it takes to be a participant. Like I pointed out in my story from when I was 10 years old and didn't know what it took. So that's the only time that I really feel like being a spectator is really, really wrong. Where I feel like being a spectator is sometimes wrong, not so bad, but where we can do better is those areas of our lives that we say are a priority, that are so important to us, things that we say we are passionate about, but we're still only spectating. Now, those are those areas of our lives where I say go to be a participant. See what it feels like to have skin in the game. Take the wins, take the losses, put yourself out there. Those are the things that we really fear and keep us from being participants. We don't want to have a 10-year-old yelling at us saying, oh, your car's wrong and this is wrong and whatever. But the reality is you're going to get so much more gratification out of being a participant. And if it's something other than cars, music, art, photography, whatever it may be, whatever you're into, whatever you want to pursue and you see as a passion, who knows the possibilities and what you can change in that industry when you start becoming a participant. The things you might invent, the different approaches you can take to the way that people have been doing it. If you want to be a business leader, you might have a completely different business idea or business approach that completely changes the world. So those areas of our lives where we say they are a priority, I urge you to take a step back, reevaluate your life, think about those areas that are a priority in your life, and really see which side of the line you're on, if you're a participant or if you're a spectator. I urge you, like I said, to be a participant, because I've seen a lot of things in my life, and I've seen a lot of people that grow old with regret. And so many times I've heard that they are either glad that they did take the chances or they regret the fact that they didn't. Either way, they both work toward the same goal of going out and being a participant and enjoying the wins and the losses and the mistakes that you may make, and just getting yourself into the game. And so there is no wrong answer. I want you to be true to you. Be true to you. What do you really feel inside that is the line for you? Are you a participant or are you a spectator? There's no wrong answer. I urge you again for those important things to be a participant if you're going to be a spectator, you know, be humbled and appreciate all the work and effort that people are putting, you know, in on the participating side. And you know, I think you're really going to see a lot of change from this understanding and this point of view of being a participant versus a spectator. So you make the choice. It's up to you. No wrong answers. You know, if you're up to it, add it in the comments below. Talk about the chances you've taken or the chances you're going to be taking in the near future. You know, everybody wants to hear about it. Everybody loves the encouragement. So add it in the comments below. Hit the thumbs up if you like the video, and don't forget to subscribe for the channel. So much more content coming up for all of you guys. So thank you as always for your time, you know, your most important asset. It is, you know, I'm truly grateful for it. So until next time, guys, I'm Jonathan. I'm signing out. Peace.